Okay, so to start this video, I'm going to give you guys a very basic explanation of what RAID 0 is, so you actually know what this all means. RAID 0 is when you take two drives. This is a software RAID 0, by the way. So a software RAID 0 is where you go into your disk utility on a Mac, or the Windows Disk Manager if you run Windows, and you tell the computer to put two drives into RAID 0 or a striped array. And so by doing this, you're creating a sort of a large logical drive that takes two physical drives and makes the computer think that it's one big hard drive. So for me, it was two 120 gig SSDs, and now disk utility on my Mac shows that they're one big 240 gig drive. By doing this, you also doubled the performance of each drive, which for me is really nice because it greatly increased my boot times, program load times, and you'll see in the disk speed test that the raw read-write times also increased significantly. So here we are before we installed the RAID 0 drive. This is just a standard speed test of a regular SSD. It's an Intel 520 series. Okay, so starting just the SSD test, we're going to see that it gets about 150 on the write and about 450, 440 on the read speed. Here we are now after we finished the RAID 0 disk speed test. You'll see that we've gotten about 300 megabytes per second on the write speed, again fluctuating upwards of 320. And on the read speeds, we're looking at about 900 megabytes per second. This is a huge performance increase from when I had just the single SSD in there. As you remember, we're getting about 150 on the write and about 400 on the read speeds. So the biggest question here is this all worth it? Is it worth going out and buying another SSD or even two SSDs to put them into RAID 0? And my answer is no. If you're going to go out and buy two SSDs, I wouldn't say buy two. I would say just buy one. SSDs are very fast as they are, and there's no program that actually would need that speed, and a lot of them don't even benefit that much from it. Now, if you're like me and you had two SSDs sort of just laying around, I would say go for it, because if you have the extra SSDs, you might as well get some good performance out of them. But to go and buy them, I would say that's not really worth it. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and subscribe for more.